Well, it was a knee problem with walking. It really came to light more when I was on holiday. I was abroad and walking. My knee was really painful. Knew it was probably a soft tissue rather than bones, although I do have some arthritis, so I thought that might have been part of the problem. And as I'd been to WDC before for a back problem, which you were able to help me sort out and maintain, I thought I'd come back to you and see if you could assess it to see what you thought the problem was. I've had physio for various things with my legs at the hospital. I would say it's the consistent approach that you get here at WDC that you don't get at the hospital. You also get a program in place where it might just not be once or twice in a 6-week period, but you're actually seeing more or less the regular person for a period of time. So it might be 2 or 3 times a week, or the program that's planned out for you works on your progress rather than set in stone. I found it quite exciting. I know it sounds silly. It was always a pleasure to come in because I knew when I would be leaving, I would actually feel better. And I think because we set the goal so early in your initial assessment, I could see that I was actually progressing towards that. So each visit was going to be a bonus for me because I knew it was going to improve. Very clean, everybody's very professional. It's lovely and warm because there were some chilly days, I have to say, even though there were some hot days. No, it's easy to use. You can do your exercises in the same room. You don't have to leave the treatment room if you need exercises. Treatment beds are very comfy. Oh, the greeting is amazing. They see you coming, especially in the rain or the wind or whatever it might be. Open the door for you straight away. You don't have to stand outside. They're very accommodating. I had to change one appointment. It was not a problem. Everybody said it was to fit in with me more than, and obviously with yourselves, with the physiotherapist, but nothing's ever a problem. And it's always a lovely smile when you come in. Everybody chats no matter who's in reception. So. I wouldn't say sceptical. I was a bit concerned because my knee was so painful, whether it could be resolved by physiotherapy. But very quickly I realised that physiotherapy was the way to go because I really don't want to go back to the hospital for any joint problems. It's fine. I mean, the recovery, the progress that I made and the recovery that I'm now experiencing is phenomenal. When I thought I set my goals right at the beginning, I thought I was maybe being a bit over-ambitious, but before I even got to the end of the treatment, I was back to my classes, I was back to Pilates, I was back to aquarobics, and it was good because I could incorporate it and then come and speak to you about it, so that if there were any niggles or any problems, then you were able to resolve them more. As an example, really my knee, my hip, my knee, my ankle. So you sort of dealt with the whole leg rather than just the knee. Obviously you had the initial assessment, so my first full treatment, I had a massage, which, because of the issues around the muscles and the soft tissues, was quite painful, but once I got off the bed, you could actually feel the benefits of it already. It was marvellous walking out to the car because I just actually felt that, wow, such a difference. But the next couple of days, it started to creep back in again, which I knew that you don't give me a long plan for something that you can actually resolve in 1 or 2 sessions. So I knew what to expect, really. I definitely maintain the exercises. I mean, the fact you've given me a comprehensive list of all the exercises we've done over the period of the programme, and also highlighted ones that I used initially that dealt with maybe my tight hip or my knee, then it's easy to think if that happens again, I know which exercise to go back to. I also know that if I need any massage or anything like that, I can come back and I know it's going to ease it off again, very quickly rather than having to go through another long programme. When I've had arthroscopies or operations on my feet, it's been an initial visit to physiotherapy. Excuse me. I've been given maybe 2 or 3 exercises, and it's go away come back in 6 weeks' time or 4 weeks' time and see how you get on. So I don't actually know, I didn't know whether I was doing them correctly, whether they were really working as they should do. But coming to WDC, it's so different because you've got that regular contact. You can check and say, am I doing them right? Are you happy the way I'm doing them? You know, is there anything I should be doing? I mean, WDC have changed it as I've gone along because of other issues that I've highlighted throughout my leg from the effects of the injury to my knee. So I love it. I miss it. I love coming. You know, it's a chatty, welcoming place, and all the physios. I mean, I've had a couple of physios throughout the treatment, and everybody has been so welcoming. Good listeners, very professional, and they do address the issues as far as you see them, as well as they know what's going on in your body. Explanations are great, exercises amended to suit you, so it's very personal, very personal. The fact that I am 100% sure that I am going to get better, and I think it would never faze me in the future to come back to you for any problem. Obviously, I'd like to see Megan. Am I allowed to say that? But because you've got the confidence with you. But I would feel confident with anybody if I really needed to see somebody for another problem.
Etc.
I have done in the past. I've recommended you to several of my friends, 2 of which I know have been here and have had great results from the treatments they've had here. I would definitely say it's welcoming, it's very comfortable. You definitely get results, you know, and going through all the hospital issues, the physio at the hospital, consultations, it's not personal. Here it's very personal, and you can see your progress very quickly.
You've got a B treatment.
Oh yes, I love my Zumba, I love my aerobics, I'm back to my walking distances again. I'm sleeping better because it's painful to sleep. So I think that, you know, 150%. I mean, it's just been such a result so quickly. I didn't think it would happen that quickly, particularly at my age.